dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead and see, what do we have for you guys? Taurus Gemini Cusp. There is something that has to be done and over with. There is an outdated way of either doing things, perceiving things, maybe an outdated way of thinking when it comes to a specific matter. Again, guys, these are just general readings, so only apply it to wherever it goes in your life. But there's something that it doesn't matter like how much you keep on pushing through, or you keep on trying to move forward in a direction. It just seems like everything is going wrong. And there is a sense that maybe the way that you're doing it maybe is requiring a lot of more time and energy than what it should. There is a more efficient way of doing something. There is an easier way of doing something. There is a more satisfying way of doing something. And needing to just kind of move on in that direction. So whatever it is that seems to not be working for you guys this week, allow yourself the chance, let's put it this way, to release it and to let it go. Take a step back and reevaluate the situation and see where things can be tweaked. Or maybe it's just something that for this moment in time is just not working. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to work in the future. Maybe there's something else that you need to learn. Maybe there are other experiences that you have to allow to come in order to revisit this. Now, whether that is a relationship, whether that is a job, a hobby, whatever it is. So like, let's put it this way, for example, maybe you start school and all of a sudden like everything starts to go right, like you get sick, or your partner gets sick, or you break a leg, or something that is not allowing you to see it through, right? Maybe it is just like, okay, you need to learn something before going back to that. Or if you start going to like the gym and you get injured, right, and now you have to be out for like 2 or 3 months, maybe there's an experience or something within those 2 or 3 months that you are to learn from. So anything that seems to be an energy of like needing to force it, and the more you force towards that thing, the harder it gets, right? And we're not talking about challenges that help you grow within an experience, like where you have to keep on pushing through. This is an energy that is telling you to step back. It is something about the timing is not right for something, because there is an experience, again, that has to occur in order for you to either get the entire picture of something, or in order for you to gain the confidence, that unshaken confidence, to go through with something, so that no matter what you may face in the future, when you're revisiting this, your faith in that situation won't be shaken, right? So there is this energy of like, it's not that it's not meant for you. It's almost kind of like you're missing a piece of the puzzle, because it's something that you feel deep down inside of you that is meant for you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whatever it is. It's something that you feel is part of your calling, or something that you feel that calls to you. But the more that you try to go into it, the more it seems to the more challenges or obstacles, let's put it this way, that you seem to experience. And maybe there's just a piece of the puzzle that you have experienced, but you haven't acknowledged that you experienced. So it's kind of like that type of energy that I'm picking up. And there is a sense like, don't, if you have to pause something for a second, for a moment, whether that's a couple of weeks or a couple of days, don't feel like you have failed at it, right? Because not everything works the first time around. Sometimes we have to come back and reevaluate what it is that we're doing. We have to evaluate how we're doing things, and how effectively and how efficiently we're doing it. So, like, let's say if you're trying to work out, but then you're looking at your emails, or you're trying to do other things as you're doing it, you're not giving 100% to neither or, right? You're not giving 100% to looking at your emails, or you're not giving 100% to your workout. So there may be a situation in your life where you want to give 100%, but at this moment in time, you don't know how to do that. It's like you don't know how to shut off the rest of the world and focus on just that one thing. And that is kind of like one of the things that you guys have to learn to work on. So give yourself that time to either evaluate the situation, or just take a break from it for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and then come back to it when you have gotten the clarity as to what it is that has to be tweaked, or what it is that has to be adjusted. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love card. So in your love energy, we have the self-indulgent. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So a lot of you need to go into a space, again, if something is not working for you, then maybe doing some shadow work is going to help. Maybe going into that space of, okay, what is it that I am doing that is causing all these blockages, right? Are you procrastinating? Again, are you not giving 100% every time you show up for whatever this thing is? But it's something that you have to be completely honest with yourself. There is no half-ass truth that will be accepted from you to yourself. So let's go ahead and see anything else. So we have the Strength card, we have the 5, we actually have 4 cards for you. We have the Strength card and the 5 of Wands. So again, it's something that you feel is part of your path. Is something that you feel that you should be fighting for, something that you feel that you should go headstrong on. But with the 6 of Pentacles and the Emperor in the reverse, is like it's not going to yield the results that you want until you take that step back, until you reevaluate the situation and see where it is that you need to make some tweaks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out your Oracle card for your final message. And sometimes when we talk about a break, it doesn't have to be something long. It can be a day, it can be an afternoon, but just a moment to, like, giving it 100%, obviously, to go within yourself in order to get the clarity as to what has to be adjusted. So we have the Impossible Made Possible, which is an amazing card. I really love this card. With the number 9, you can have this, you can manifest this, you can allow this to come into creation, right? But in order for you to have this, and in order for you to manifest this, you're going to have to go within. And you're going to have to admit to yourself what it is within those shadow spaces, right, that you have been preventing yourself, or you have been blocking yourself with, right? And it can be something as simple as not showing up for yourself. It can be something as simple as procrastinating, and knowing that you're procrastinating. And that's pretty much it, guys. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.